Okay, so in game one we have Perusian Münster versus Hallerscher FC, and in the first highlight we have Crossway down on the left hand side, whips in a cross, almost an own goal. Defender is able to scrape the ball away, kick it out of play, but the highlight continues. Baumgart over to Kassar. Unfortunately can't get anything at hand. Dorders on the ball and Kassar picks up on it, and with his left foot in 6 minutes decides to slot it into the bottom corner, giving us the lead. I have no idea what he was doing, that Hahn, for them, but Kassar picks it up off the centre back's toes and puts it in to the bottom left corner. Now moving on to another highlight, Berg into Baumann. Over to Kassar. Kassar being involved a lot in these early moments. What can he do? Passes it back out to Hug. Hug out on this left hand side, unfortunately loses the ball, and the goalkeeper now is going to clear over to the right hand side. Crosswaith not able to intercept that pass. Now they have an attack. What can we do? We miss out on the tackle. It's a big heavy touch, and thankfully Lietfeld intercepts for us as we play out over to Hug out on this left hand side. Cuts back to us, over to the right back. This is what we've been doing over the last few games. We've been trying to step into midfield a little bit more, trying to get on the ball and switch plays, but unfortunately this leads to nothing, or does it? Batmaz plays it through. He's through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That's a good save by Schulze. Arguably our best player of the season, and what are we doing here? Kreutzer loses out, plays it to Rota, and he fires wide. That could have been a really big mistake by us, unfortunately. And fortunately, they do blast it wide. But here they are, down the left-hand side again. Good block, but we miss out. It's a good cross. Oh, it's a good touch. The goalkeeper comes out, spreads himself, and Schulze picks up the ball, thankfully, because that could have been a really bad moment for us. Kreutzer down this right hand side now. Can we get anything going? Leading 1-0 in the 37th minute. He bursts past his player, drives down this right hand side. Can he get across? And he can. Well, we meet it, and unfortunately goes past the post. That was a really good opportunity. We leapt really early and we met it with some power, but unfortunately the accuracy was not there. Now early on into the second half we go. They are attacking. Heil, Batmaz, good save by Schulze. Strong left hand, which he has been doing all season so far, but the highlight is not over. What is going to happen with this one? It is whipped in. Can we get rid of it? Lietfeld gets his head on it. Still not away properly. Drives down this right hand side, cuts in, and there we go. It is a good block by us. Schulze picking up the ball, but we ask for it early. Drive out of defence into midfield. A bit of a move. Try to get it to Crosswaith as we do. Now Halimi's drifted out onto this left-hand side. Oh, it's a good pass by Baumann. We are in. Oh, was that the wrong option? Was there a better option in the middle of the box to grab an assist? But we don't end up doing anything well, to be honest. We do get up for that header, and again, oh, that looked like it was going in. That looked like it could potentially have gone into the top corner, but Baumann said no and blocked it for us. Now they have an attack. We've stepped across, not really doing very well. Schulze again, strong right hand, pushes it out for a corner. He's had so much work to do in this game, but we are holding firm at home, which is something I feel that we need to do all season. Make our home form count. We could have had a counter-attack there, but unfortunately a lack of composure. We just kind of lump it clear. Now moving on to the 83rd minute, we are in the midfield. Can we get onto this? We can, using our big frame. Baumann plays it across to us. We do have a man in the middle who we do find. Oh, and Halimi, a chance goes begging. Maybe we should have ended this game with 2-0, but it does end with a 1-0 victory, as you are going to see here. A decent 1-0 victory, a good performance. Schulze again pulling us out of potentially a loss. As you see the match facts here, very, very even on possession and shots, 49-51 and 7-6, with Schulze having to make the majority of the saves. We do go down -5 in the starting or the manager rating because we didn't complete all objectives. Now that we have changed difficulty, which you will see later in the live segment, it is going to be a lot harder to kind of to keep the manager's favour, but we did end up picking up some points, which we are going to be putting on here. And again, the reason why we're putting on only 2 points here is because the rules have changed, which you will see in the live segment. I go through it and all the changes and why I've changed it. But yeah, just going through the training. Alright, so moving on to game number 2, where it is going to be against Regensburg, who are, I think, mid-table or high to mid-table. So again, not an easy team to play against. We are away from home as well, so it's going to be even harder. Now, the first highlight, Hug does really well to pick up the ball, and we find Halimi. We're starting to pick up a little bit of a synergy with Halimi. Him out on the left-hand side, it's very, very often that we do drift to this kind of left as we lose out. Hoot now driving forward. Schoenfelder, he had a ball over to the right, but he doesn't play it. They're keeping the ball really, really nicely. Bulic now out on this left, plays Huth again. Quarter, and unfortunately the ball runs out for them. Now 33 or 34 minutes played, not the most exciting of games, but Faber now on this right hand side fails with a back heel, and now we do look dangerous on the counter-attack. Crosswaith finds us, and what can we do? We do find a simple pass to Kassar to Baumgart, who we have Baumann over to Kreutzer, who finds us, who finds Baumann, who shoots and scores for a 1-0 lead in the 37th minute. Again, charging forward from defence, making things happen. We have been doing this all season so far, something the manager wants us to continue as well. And after some patient play, we find Baumann and a rocket into the bottom left, leaving the keeper not with much chance, to be honest. But now they do break, and they had a 2v1, but we step in really, really well with a nice slide tackle, being able to break up the play. Can we get forward? Can we create anything? Making a big overlap. Kreutzer does find us, and we find them again. Baumgart down this right hand side. It's a good cross. Kassar. It's a good block as they do stop the attack. And now walking into half-time with not much really happening. Only 2 shots for us and 1 for them, and slight advantage of possession to us. Going into the second half, we must be better. They are a good team, but of course the most important stat, as he comes flying in, the most important stat for us is the victory. We are charging towards the top of the table, and for us to stay there, we need good performances week in, week out, with results too. Not quite sure what we're doing here. Baumann plays it to us. Is there a man? There was a man. Halimi. Halimi did make a nice little run. We couldn't find him, but then with a 180 volley, somehow picking it out, almost finding the bottom corner. Good cross. Halimi unfortunately can't make the most of that either, but he certainly has been identified as a very, very important player for us. High now on this left hand side. Bulic, we do foul him, and thankfully we don't get a yellow card, because with the new changes to the rules, that would have been even more points that we would have had to taken away as they do find a really nice pass. And we do block it, thankfully. Unfortunately, we can't stop it going out for a corner as the highlight continues. Are they going to play it short? Which they do. Korte plays it out to the edge. Veit finds a really nice pass. Schoenfelder back to Korte. They're playing this really patiently. Geipel out to Veit. Cuts back inside. That's a really nice pass. Schoenfelder. It's a good left hand by Schulze again. And it is going to go out for yet another corner. Some sustained pressure here by Regensburg, who are playing quite well in this second half. Halimi does cut it out, but not to full effect as we step in and get a really nice tackle in. But can we break? We do find a pass out to us. We do lose out, and then we absolutely scythe Faber down. And if a 6'7" man mountain decided to slide and go through you and the ball, there's not really much that could stop. Schoenfelder now out on this left hand side, finds Veit again. I feel like that was going a good few yards wide, but Schulze, not knowing, I wanted to be safe rather than sorry. But can we defend this corner? They've had more and more attacks in this second half. Can they make us pay? Geipel plays it back, and a really strange shot. Easy for Schulze, and we're able to collect possession, but we do lose out in the 75th minute. They do have a man. He maybe should have played the pass. It allowed us to get back in, and a really, really nice tackle gives us the possession back. Can we break from here? Can we play forward? But some really strange decision making by Halimi. Finds Geipel. Again, they do have a man, and that's a decent shot. Schulze just palming it over the crossbar. It's a good, solid save. Again, he has had so much work to do. So even though we're playing well as a team, Schulze really has had a good hand, ironically, in why we are near the top of the table. But we can break from this corner. There is a pass which we do find to Baumann, who plays it back. We do have an opportunity, and it goes begging. We put it wide. Perhaps the biggest chance in the second half to put us 2-0, but we don't do anything with it. Now we make a good tackle down this right hand side. Oh, there was a pass on, but can we find Baumgart, which we do? Drives again down this right. Can we add a second? Baumann into us, straight at the goalkeeper. We had half of the goal to aim at, and we just hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, not able to do anything, but the game does end in a 1-0 victory again against a decent Regensburg team away from home. So that is something that we will definitely take. Not playing our best, potentially should have ended up with even more, but 6 shots for us, 6 shots for them, as well as the team improved massively in the second half, still playing that 4-3-3 system, as we are about to go and put some points on before the live section commences. Now obviously we did have a few more points in this, but because we don't actually have any skill points to put on, we'll do some training and then I'll put them on in the live section. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to episode number 4, where we are going to be taking on Rot-Weiss Essen. So, a team that are currently in 5th, only 3 points behind us, but with a game in hand on other teams. It is actually our yes, it's our game in hand over everyone, so I could extend the lead at the top of the table by 5 points if we are to win this game. They are a pretty decent team. In the 2 games that you would have seen before this, if we go to calendar really quick, so the 2 games in August, Borussia Münster and Who is that other team? Jan Regensburg. So we did end up winning 2-0 in both games. Very, very tough games. And we have made a change to the save where in settings we have now changed the difficulty to ultimate. And with the change being to ultimate, it's going to be a lot harder to kind of maintain this whole balance of getting goals and assists and not conceding. I felt like Legendary was just slightly too easy, especially on the ratings and everything, so we've decided to go with Ultimate. Now the other change that I have considered is changing the camera to Pro. It will be really, really, really hard for me to kind of keep clean sheets, play well, just because I'm not used to this whatsoever. So in this game I will be on telebroadcast on ultimate difficulty, but if I see people in the comments say that they want to change it to Pro because it will be something different, it will be a lot harder, especially with me being at centre back, then that's something that I will definitely do. With that being said though, there has been a couple of changes that I have made towards the save rules. Now I'm going to put it up on screen really quick. So in the last one we had, I think it was for a clean sheet it was 3 points, for a win it was 2, a draw it was 1, a goal 1, assist 1, player of the match 1. So there were a lot of points to kind of get, and I feel like because we've started so well and it's not been ridiculously difficult. Now again, I am playing at a level with my teammates where I'm already a lot better in terms of rating than them, so it is going to be naturally easier, but I feel like if we keep kind of going on this trajectory, our rating is going to far and exceed what I was hoping towards the end of the first season, where it becomes a little bit broken. So I have changed the point system, and up on screen I'm going to show it now. So instead of a clean sheet for 3, it is player of the month. I feel like that is incredibly difficult to get, especially now with the change to ultimate difficulty. It is something that will give us a really nice boost, but it's going to be hard to get. Clean sheet is going to be 1 point. A win is also going to be 1, so there's no points for a draw. And then goal or an assist is also 1. So even if I get a goal and an assist, that is still only 1 point. Now I could change this to, let's say if I get, I don't know, like a hat trick, I also get a point or 2 points, like whichever is kind of best. But I feel like a goal or an assist, because with the amount of times I go forward and I'm able to get an assist, like in the last game that you would have seen in the highlights, we did end up getting an assist to the winning goal. I feel like it kind of makes sense to only get 1 point for both. But the downgrades, so I've gone with, for a red card it's now -5 instead of -3, and for a yellow card it's now -3 instead of -1. So there's more chances that we lose significant points, and it's harder to gain them back. So that means I have to kind of watch how I tackle, not kind of flying into things like I was doing in the last game. So that's definitely something that I feel like is going to help. In terms of personality and playstyles, I'm kind of going to give playstyles as we go. I feel like once we've not so much mastered something, but when something happens enough, for example, let's look at press proven. If we can keep the ball, you know, 9 times out of 10 when we're trying to turn and kind of keep the ball off of the opponent, not using skill moves or whatever, just kind of keeping it using our frame, I think press proven then is something that we can add, because that's something that we're doing quite often and quite regular. Along with tackling, if we're winning loads and loads of tackles, maybe then we put anticipate. But I'm not really sure kind of the criteria that I need to do to kind of get one, if that makes sense. So in terms of contract, we have pretty much completed this one. I'm not entirely sure how it works, if I have to wait until the end of the season. You'll renegotiate your contract based on your performance in the league. Yep, that's fine. But in terms of recommendations, as you see, we have an extra club interested, which is cool. So, first off, we have our Union, and they, I think, are low to mid-table in the Belgian league. We have Plymouth Argyle, which Wayne Rooney is now manager of. I don't think he'll be manager in game, which is pretty cool. They're in the Championship. And the next one is Stoke, also a team in the Championship, doing slightly better than Plymouth. Flare passes, but they're offering 29,700 euros a week. And the only things that we need to kind of make sure that we do at appearances at 80%, which I don't think is going to be a problem because we're playing regularly at the moment. Passing rate above 80, which we're on 92%, which is really nice. Successful dribbles, match rating, and flare passes, which I guess I could force in, but it doesn't really make sense. And I feel like depending kind of where Union finish, that might be kind of the best option available to us moving forward. So in the last game that you would have seen, we would have ended with 1 skill point and level 8 right to the edge. We went ahead and we did the training, we simulated the 1 training, and now we have 4 skill points, so we can go and add them now. So we got a clean sheet, a win, and an assist, so that is 3 points that we can add. Now having 4 skill points, we have enough to do so. And I think, in terms of defending, I think it's going to be a lot harder. We're definitely going to do a stand tackle, which was 1, which leaves us with 2 more. We're going to finish the defensive awareness, and for now I think that's going to be defending done for a little bit. Just because I don't want to become kind of broken when tackling. I still want like mishaps, we're still young. And then I think we will add... what should we add? Is there anything for 1 point? So we could go for dribbling, or we could go for ball control. I think we're going to go for dribbling. So that is also +1. So that means we are left with 1 skill point. We are at the beginning of level 9, or not, yeah, level 9. And now we are going to be jumping in to Rot-Weiss Essen. We are playing as a right centre back, 75 rated now, which we are cruising. And yeah, the goalkeeper, Mr. Schultz, or Schulze, he has been unbelievable so far this season. He has been so good, and long may it continue, because this one is going to be a tough game. We are at home. And let's kind of see what we can do at home for the home fans. We are going to... oh, get a pass success rate. That's relatively easy. We're going to go for regain possession. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's an enhanced target at 4. Okay, let's go. So, we are at home. Rot-Weiss Essen, who of course are 3 points behind us. Can we extend our lead at the top of the table? Making sure that we don't kind of go too far forward. We're on the attack already. Baumann strikes. That's a good save by goals already. 2 minutes in. We have a chance at a corner. We've been pretty good so far. That's a pretty poor corner. We are going to stay up though. Can we get it into the box? No, we're going to drop back. Nothing silly, nothing crazy. Baumgart. Nice. Oh, we found the run. Baumgart again. Oh, that's a good block. Nice. Halimi. Great pass. Kassar. Baumann. It's a good interception. It's definitely going to be a lot harder now as we are on ultimate. The AI certainly make better runs, better passing choices like that too. It's a really nice interception. Hug. Nice switch out to the right back. Koitzer. Back to Kassar. Oh my goodness. That was a very strange pass. Young drives down the right hand side. Finds his teammate out on the right. Bruna. Sapina. It's a good pass. Belinsky gets a pass. Oh, Schultz almost wrong footed. Somehow manages to get his right hand on it, and now we break. We break. There is a pass straight through to the striker. It is Baumann. He shoots from 30 yards out. Finds Halimi out on the left-hand side. Driving down a few passes. Maybe it's a cross on at the back post. Oh, we can't get there. That was a really nice move. Progressive. We played the ball really well. Found passes. Need to make sure that we have a good influence and we don't lose the ball so easily out in the midfield. Our team has done really well so far. I think we're overachieving for sure, but that has to maintain the entire season for us. Eisfeld, good tackle. We need to squeeze. Step up, keep a high line. Nice, just get rid of it. Oh, he finds an absolutely awesome pass. Oh, it's a really poor pass by us. The break was definitely on. It's going to be interesting to see. Young. Oh, it's a really nice pass out. Eisfeld. We're in a good position in the box. If any cross comes in, we will deal with it. Eisfeld out on this right-hand side. Is he offside? He isn't. He was kept on. No. Oh, no. Oh, my, it's off the bar. I half coughed, half almost choked on my own spit and saliva. I had no idea what was going on. And that was a real let-off. A real let-off. Already they're creating some decent chances. Good pressure again. Oh, I thought Baumgart had come back from the offside position. Sapina. We need to make sure that we hold position. Don't allow anything silly and easy in behind. Eisfeld. Sustained pressure. Out to the right hand side. Back to Eisfeld. We're in a good position again. We need to step across to cover our teammate. It's a good save by Schultz again. He has been outstanding all season. It's a really nice pass. We had to cover. We didn't do it quick enough, and Schultz at the near post pushes it out, giving us still a chance at maintaining this clean sheet. Oh, can we clear? We can. Get rid of the pressure. Already this is the most defending we've had to do probably all season in a single game. Palmer. Down the left-hand side, plays it back. We have really dropped quite deep here. Eisfeld. They are really using this right-hand side. It's a good run. We need to make sure we hold position. Back to the right back. It's a good interception, Halimi. But then we lose it on the edge of our box. Sapina steps in. Back to Bruna. Back to Sapina, out on this left-hand side. They have a 2-on-1. We're going to step across and help. Don't get there. We do the second time. Oh, we don't. We've given away a foul in a really dangerous position. Oh, a really dangerous position. We're going to jump. Oh, my word. Oh my word. Eisfeld, who has caused us problems all game so far, into the top corner. I mean, that is just An unbelievable finish. Oh, wow. We lose our clean sheet already, and we really have not created anything. We've not been able to get onto the ball whatsoever. And with 40 minutes gone, it's going to be difficult. Baumann. Lafolmo. We definitely have men over. He does find me. Oh, the pass is overrun. We do get back though, because Saar wins the header. Waiting for him to get back on side. Get really lucky. Off Eisfeld into Hug. Hug plays in Baumann, who drives down this left-hand side. There is a man over. It is. Oh, what a tackle. We still. Oh, there's so much chaos going on. Oh, that was such a good chance. And now they're in. Sapina down on this left-hand side. They have a man at the back post. Can he find him? Need to step across again. Really good tackle. Oh, we lose out on the second ball. And we get away with it. Oh. Ah, dear. And that is it for half-time. A game that is being decided at the moment by some really, really, really good, well, class quality from the free kick into the top corner. I mean, yeah, they've had the majority of the possession, some more shots than us as well. We have made more passes, but they've just been a lot better than us so far. Ratings showing as well, not a good showing for us. This has been a really, really tough one. But let's see what happens in the second half. Hopefully we can get back into this game and provide the home fans with some better entertainment. So the second half is underway. We need to lock down Eisfeld. He has been the big instigator. Have we changed our formation? There's no way he's dropping that deep. If we've changed formation, nice, into crossway. Oh, we did have man over. Oh, that's really poor by me. I should not have called for that. We call for this though. Halimi, he's in, he shoots. Oh, just goes wide. I am really quickly going to check, go into performance. If we've changed to a back three, which we have, it has been a conversation we've had with the manager. When we go to a back three, getting forward is the main priority for us. It allows us to keep that shape and provide some more pressure. So that is what we are going to be doing, stepping up and trying to help with the team. Nice, out into this left-hand side crossway. We are back in the box. Ah, we can't quite get onto it. Can we press up high? Cause some real problems for them. Crossway doing a really good job. We come across and help. Crossway to us. It's Bumgart. Baumann. Oh, we can't get anything going. Oh no, he's in. Nice, we do get back. It looks like we're pressing quite high. The manager at half-time really getting into us, telling us we need to be more aggressive, assertive. Baumgart. Berg. Into Halimi. Crossway. Can we get in the box? Hug. Whips it in. Oh, we can't quite get there. We are causing them so many problems now. Crossway. Hug. Chips it at the back post. Can't get on it. Oh, that was sneaking in at the near post. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. 60 minutes gone now. We are still creating and causing problems for them as we lose out. Wow, we get lucky. Eisfeld picking himself up a yellow card after his really good performance. That was a terrible, terrible tackle. Crossway now coming off. We're already going to step into midfield as it goes out. Wide right to Baumgart. Nice, we find Baumann. Oh, Baumann, that's a fantastic pass. Halimi! We're back into it. It is 1-1. We had a direct hand in that goal. What a finish, by the way. Halimi out on his left foot. Smashes it into the back of the net. Wonderful pass by Baumann. Great run. Beats the goalkeeper. We were in there as well, causing some chaos. We still stick with this back three, so the manager definitely has his eyes set on a victory. Our rating has definitely improved this second half. That's a great tackle. Can we find Kassar? We can't. That's really well intercepted. Can we win that? Yes, we can. Lafoma steps in. Bonga. He's a new player that we haven't seen yet. Oh, it's a really poor pass. Vonich. Rios Alonso. Out in this left again. Eisfeld loses out. Halimi nods it back to us. We're going to keep the ball for a little second. It's been pretty chaotic. Let's just try and keep it safe. They are pressing relatively high. We step into midfield. That is why we want to play with a back three. It really does allow us to step in and create that kind of overlap. Baumgart finds Halimi. Halimi, there is a man. Kassar. Oh, if the pass was better by us, we were in. I think Bong was there waiting in the middle. That would have been a tap in. I really hope the manager sticks with this formation where we're able to kind of step into midfield. It has worked so well in this second half. First half, hello, where's our right wing back going? Young out to Manu on the right hand side. Back to Young. Rios Alonso, they're trying to keep hold of the ball. They realised that the pressure was coming. Can we step up? Wasn't the best mood. Roma. Nice. We deal with crosses out wide. This game has been chaotic. Halimi coming off. I'm not sure if that's the right decision there, Mr. Manager. He's been so good for us, but you are the manager, not us. Karuma. Keeping the ball really nicely in midfield. Sapina. Over to the left-hand side. Bruma. We need to step out. Stop the cross. We don't do that. But it is cleared. No. Oh, if the pass was better. Instead, it's left them in. Can we get back in time? Oh, so what a tackle by Lofomo. Yes, Mr. Goalkeeper. Schulze. It's because the other player's really close to him. That's awesome.
5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated.
5 minutes left in this match. Can either team come up with the quality?
And a goal at this stage.
Nice, we had to step in. Eisfeld on the ball in a really dangerous position. Now we break Kassar into Bonga. Oh, Baumann finds a really nice pass over to Kreutzer. We are in the box again. It's a good strike. Oh, what a save. Pushes it wide of the right-hand side post. Some real problems the 89th minute. Can we do it again? Last episode. It's a really poor cross. Lefolmo into Gayret. We are going to drop back. Oh, it's a really poor pass. Nah, we can't get the interception either. Is that going to be game? Oh, they are in, and we've stumbled. Oh, the referee's done us a favour. Damn, a really, really good game. A fun game as well. Ending at 1-1. I feel like the second half we for sure dominated. XG, apart from their real bit of quality, with that free kick, they didn't really create too much else other than that. They held the ball really nicely, but yeah, damn. Maybe that's a game that we should have won. We did indeed end up getting player of the match with an 8.2. The rating seemed to be a bit better now. Oh, we changed formations again. It wasn't a wing back, it was a right midfielder. That makes sense as to why he wasn't so wide. But yeah, that was a good game. Unfortunately, we come out 1-1. We are still top of the table, and with that, it was a draw, so we don't get any points, so it wasn't a win. We didn't get a clean sheet, and we didn't get a goal, so we have 0 points to upgrade. So we won't be making any upgrade at the end of this episode. But look at the starting 11. We are now all the way up into the starting 11, almost to the max, where I think we're pretty much a nailed-on starter for the foreseeable future, unless we have some really, really poor games. But that is a good performance. As I said, 0 points to upgrade. Unfortunately, we do still have one available to us. Halimi, the hero in Haller's draw, for sure. He was a really, really, really good player in that game. Had a great performance. And that leaves us at the top of the table. So we are 3 points clear so far, with losing 0 games. We scored 8 goals and conceded 3, which is really nice. 4 wins and 2 draws. Hopefully this can continue. If we finish in first or second, we get promoted automatically, and then if we finish in third, how it works in Germany is that the team, I think if we go to, the relegation, they have a relegation playoff, so a team that is in the Bundesliga 2, if they finish in the relegation playoff spot, we have to then beat them to get promoted, but if they win, they stay in the division above, if that makes sense. But hopefully we can get Hallischer promotion. So I do want to say one quick thing to do with this save. So what I'm going to be doing in the future, I think, if we go and look at calendar, so I'm going to be kind of taking episode month by month, instead of kind of playing 1 or 2 games off on camera but recording them. I'm then going to, and then playing 1 game live, I'm going to essentially play out an entire month of games, and then come back for games that either are interesting, fun, if it's a derby, if it's a cup game, if it's a top at the table clash, anything like that. And I'm going to be kind of playing those and then having highlights of all the other games, and then having, let's say I play TSV München away, not live, and then I play Ingolstadt, also not live, but then I come back for the last game of the month, because then I feel like we progress through the save a lot quicker. So yeah, I think that's what I'm probably going to do, just to kind of get the save moving. I would love to get to the Euros in this save, because I think that would be really fun. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you leave a like. Also comment anything down below where you would like to see in this save. I want this, as I said before, this save is definitely malleable if we end up playing in central midfield or whatever, down to a suggestion from you guys, then for sure. I just want it to be entertaining and fun, which is what I'm having at the moment. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye.